Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us back here at AppLife Digital Solutions channel. We're, of course, sitting here once again with Matthew, and there was a recent update we want to dive into. But first off, Matthew, how are you doing over there across the pond?
I'm doing all right, man. Business is moving. A lot of activity over here in terms of daily operation stuff for us and tech stuff. So we're keeping busy.
Good, good. First and foremost, tell me about these three platforms that you guys had an update on.
Okay, we are three in-house platforms: B2B CHX, Rooster Essentials, and Office Hop. We did a little bit of an update so we can catch everybody up and get the investors, caught up as to where we were on them. These are three platforms that we had built and not done much with over the course of the last year and a half as we were building and even completing them. And now that we raised some capital and we've been starting to do some marketing on some of them and getting the other ones ready to launch, we decided that it was important to let the investors know what was going on. So we did a little PR update, and B2B CHX, with COVID and everything, the China markets had slowed, but now they're getting back above and beyond where they were before in terms of manufacturing and sales and everything. So, and they've begun that One Road, One Belt initiative again. That's sort of our marketing plan with B2B CHX. So we've decided to start preparing our marketing plan and budget, and we've started setting it up and getting it ready so that in probably the first couple of weeks of Q4, we'll start running some digital ads and stuff like that, and following that One Road, One Belt initiatives location plan in order to lay out our marketing plan for that. And we'll start running some ads and hopefully start generating some revenue coming in from B2B CHX this year. Then Rooster Essentials, which is our men's grooming platform. We had been putting little bits of money into it over the course of the last, 8 to 10 months or so. But now that we had raised some capital off that S1, we've had the opportunity to put some more dollars into it, and we're seeing a return, and we're actually learning a lot, which is really important with marketing. We're seeing where we get the responses, where we get the returns, and the retargeting and all the more expensive methods of digital marketing we're able to actually get into right now. And we're seeing a lot more traffic on the store and at the shop, and more buyers. And so that's turning out the way we expected as well. And our third project, which was Office Hop, which is the sharing platform for people that have extra office space or meeting rooms or conference rooms or creative space, to list it. And then it could be found by city, by people looking for a short-term rental without a lease, and they can come in and they can rent an office space or a meeting room, and they can go ahead and take it for a few hours or a half day or a day or a week or whatever they need, whether it's for a sales meeting. This model really fits into the post-COVID world. We know that everybody that is, working from home now, there are sales teams out there and people out there that are not needing an office every day, but they do need something once or twice a week. And this offers them that opportunity. It makes it a lot easier to find a space without a long-term commitment. And there are lots of different types of spaces. And what we've been doing now is we've started to slowly go through our beta, our live beta. This is not the beta that we did internally already to make sure all the processes and the software work. This is a beta where we have people that we know and love testing the product and listing their spaces and renting spaces to make sure that we see that it's working for people outside of us and everything is working smoothly. So we're expecting to start putting a little money into marketing. You have to start marketing first with this business to get listings. That you have to have the listings first before you can obviously rent them out. So we're going to start running some marketing probably, I'd say the end of Q3, beginning of Q4. You'll see some ads that will be out there, digital ads, social media, and that will be primarily to get listings on board. I would say we'll start pushing the budget up for rentals and everything as well, beginning of Q1 of 2022.
Wonderful.
Those are the three in us.
Yeah. So we've did deeper dives on all these in previous videos, guys. So I do recommend you go watch those as well. But Matthew, thank you for the updates on them. Is there anything else going on in the
Absolutely.
business lately?
We have one project that we had invested in called Global Hemp Service, which is an e-commerce platform that supplies hemp building materials, textiles, personal hygiene products, and they supply them primarily to the European market via the railways that run through Russia. It's kind of a fascinating distribution network, and they've been shipping containers over to Europe. They arrive in Germany, and then from Germany they get spread out through, into France and the UK and Italy. And they're starting to expand their network and sign a lot of deals for more distribution outlets, and also more distribution partners and more materials. Like I said, building materials, everything from hempcrete and then hemp insulations and textiles, large format rolls of material that are very fine quality that are being bought by designers and fashion houses, and personal hygiene products, whether it's toilet paper or women or feminine hygiene products that are being distributed by stores and shops in the European Union and the UK, and eventually they'll spread their business model over into the US as well. We own 15% of that company now. And as they reach revenue benchmarks, we have the exclusive right already signed to have the ability to continue acquiring more of that equity. So when they reach a certain level, we'll own 51% of that company as well and bring it under our umbrella.
Wonderful, Matt. What's really interesting, and I do implore anybody to do this if you haven't yet, go research all the uses of hemp, because it's monumentous the amount of things you can do with it. From, as you said, building materials, textiles, even like ointments. There's pretty much nothing that hemp can't be, including food.
Plastic replacements.
Exactly.
You can build cars out of it. It's like you can create a fiberglass material, and the other thing about it is that growing it, you grow it at 10 times the rate you can grow trees in the same piece of land. You use 1/10 the water to grow it. You clean it, actually cleans the soil that it grows in. So the environmental benefits of using hemp and hemp materials is fantastic. We really think that as the people become more aware of the stuff that they can get made out of hemp that works and operates the same as the stuff that they have now, whether it's paper goods or clothing or personal, like I said, personal hygiene products, plastic utensils and straws and all that type of stuff, and realize that you could use the same type of stuff you know and love already without damaging the environment. It's biodegradable and all that type of stuff. We think that people are going to make those conscious choices to do what's better for the environment, and we're glad to have our hands in it early.
For sure. I think that's a very important point there you tacked on at the end, where you said it's still very early for hemp. It hasn't been fully implemented yet, and once it catches on, it will grow significantly. So
absolutely,
early exposure, in my personal opinion, I do enjoy early exposure to things that have a strong chance of going big. So Matt, thank you so much for coming on. Anything else you want to add? Any closing words for people?
No, we're just we're looking forward to the next couple of quarters. We expect to see a lot of growth, and we're excited.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming on, and thank you everyone for watching. You have any questions about any of it, or if you want to let us know about some interesting things you found about what you can do with hemp, let us know. We'll happily talk about it. But for now, stay tuned. We'll get you some more news over the wire as soon as it comes in. Matt,
thanks for having me.